There we go. Okay, we're recording. Okay, thank you so much, Alan. I am quite honored to be here with you. You're very inspiring to hear speak, and I'm quite amazed with everything your family is doing for those of us who are learning about young living in oils and everything. And I wanted to interview you because you had an amazing video recording about your experience with helichrysum, and I think it was called The Sound of Silence.
Correct.
What's that about?
Well, I about 5 years ago, I noticed myself having this ringing in my ears all the time, and I didn't really think much of it, getting a little older. And Angie came in. I was watching some TV one night, and she said, "Why is that TV so loud?"
Yeah.
I says, "So I could hear it above this ringing in my ears." And she said, "What?" So I turned it down. I started turning it back up until the TV sound was more than the ringing in my ears. She said, "Man, we got to do something." So she looked in the book, and 5 years ago, we were still fairly new to it also. And she says, "Well, helichrysum is supposed to help with ringing in the ears."
Yeah.
So this was about the 1st of December, probably 2014. And so I started putting it on, I'd rub a little on the ear, around here, and do the other side, put a drop. And I did it for just about a month. I said, this stuff isn't really doing anything, my ears aren't really that bad. So I stopped. And about a week later, it came back with a vengeance. I said, "Whoa," I said to Angie, "Where's that bottle of helichrysum? Because this ringing is driving me nuts."
That's right.
And so I used it pretty faithfully for about 3 years. And now I might use it 3 or 4 times a week, which is amazing. And when I hear the ringing again, it starts to bother me, I'll put a drop, rub just a little bit in my ear. I can't do it too often in the entrance to the ear here, because it tends to kind of burn a little bit. I probably should thin it down, but and I'll put that on, and within 15 minutes the ringing's gone. And
that's amazing.
I'm faithful in it. Helichrysum is good for other things too. A couple of years ago, I was doing some baseboard work in my son's shop.
Right.
And last cut of the day, and I cut this end of this finger right off the utility knife.
Ouch.
Right from the bone, the skin the rest of the fingertip was hanging over here. So down to the hospital, they stitched it up, and lavender, frankincense, and helichrysum. And 4 days later, I pulled the stitches out myself because it was healed.
Holy smokes.
Yes, it was amazing. And it took about a month and a half, and I actually have good feeling in that fingertip.
That's amazing.
So I can feel it, but it doesn't work on the iPad. It doesn't work touchscreens very well. Weird.
That's cool. I was really drawn to you when I first saw your testimonial around helichrysum, because I had an amazing experience with helichrysum with nerve regeneration in my face and my neck. I had a brain surgery about 14 years ago, and I had lots of nerve damage. And so when I used the helichrysum, I got all this tingling and warmth, and I got a lot of feeling back that I hadn't felt for a long time.
Nice.
And so Adam was great to help share that video, and he happened to be here when I told this story a couple of years ago on stage, and then luckily I got to see you speaking on stage with Jolene and your wife a few Saturdays ago, and you guys are a very powerful family. You are all about the oils, and you know a lot. But were you always this on board with it, with your?
Oh no. When Angie got into it in 2011, it was just a smelly fad to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't really start using it until probably the helichrysum, when I found out that it worked. And it still took a while, there's a couple of hundred different oils, and I don't know what to use. So Angie would say, "Well, just grab one and use it."
Yeah.
the energy of the oil will tell you which one you need. And it works really good, especially for children.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. So what did you think of all of us oilers? Like before you believed the helichrysum worked, before you believed other oils worked, what did you think of us all?
Well, it was kind of like building a family. It was, the strangest thing is the people just want to love on each other, which
Yeah.
I've never seen. I've been in business for 45 years and I've never seen anything else where everybody wants everybody else to succeed.
Yes.
Whereas business, everybody wants to, I want it, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas in this, everybody just wants to help everybody.
Yeah.
So, amazing. We actually, Angie, she runs a 50+ night.
Yes, she
every
does.
2 months.
Yeah.
And those ladies get in here and they just have a ball.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. We've had 48-year-olds. Can I come? No. And I said, nope, you can't come. You're not 50 yet. So
Yeah.
how many times do you hear of a woman wanting to be older?
Yeah, gotta get in that 50 and plus group. Yeah, it's so great. Your family is very inspiring, and I just love everything that you all share, and it's just so great to hear from you too, because you know, often this whole business and the sharing of it is mostly women, and I love to hear from the men as well, and I love to hear about your experience.
Thank you. Yeah, and there's getting to be more and more men all the time.
There is, yeah.
You know, I'm a member of the OFD, Oils for Dudes, hashtag OFD. So, yeah, we have a lot of fun.
That's awesome. So what kind of, are there any oils that you use daily other than helichrysum?
I use this Shutran,
The
which is
Shutran.
nice. And I'll use Northern Lights Black Spruce quite often. Frankincense.
Frankincense for skin stuff.
Yeah. For sleeping, I'll use rutabaga quite often. You just rub that on your big toe and away you go. Usually.
Awesome. We love rutabaga too. It's a good one. Very powerful.
I didn't love it at first because Angie put it on and man, it did stink. You know, like they say, if you really don't like the smell, you really need it.
Right. Yes, so, I've heard the same.
Yeah.
What do you use Shutran oil for? I don't know that as, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's for.
It's a cologne for men. It's amazing. It's got Idaho balsam or Northern Lights Black Spruce and a bunch of other stuff, and it smells great.
Yeah.
It helps balance hormones. Just amazing stuff.
Right on. Well, thanks, Alan. Thanks so much for your time tonight.
You're very welcome. Nice talking to you again.
Yeah, and you're not far. You're in Kelowna.
Correct.
That's right. I'm just in Salmon Arm, so we're not too far, but I'm sure I'll see you again at another event.
Oh, we go to most of them.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great night.
Okay, you too.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.